You go to Goobies. Did you get their cheese?
Okie dokie. Let's make it rain campaign. Let's go. As I live and breathe, it's that Reinetier. What a pleasant surprise. Yeah. How's your brother? How do you know my brother? I don't recall telling you the name. Well, now that I mention it, he did recently send me a letter. But this is no time to be speaking of such things. I'm in need of help to write my latest piece, and since fortune has placed you before me, I wonder if you would... Oh yeah! Wasn't her brother part of the Rising last time? Because he was an adventurer and he was talking about how his sister was a reporter. And since fortune has placed you before me, I wonder if you wouldn't lend me a hand. Your contribution shall be much appreciated, I'm sure. Now then, the matter at hand is this invitation, which was sent to the Raven offices from the Golden Saucer. We have been asked to write a piece on the festivities that are currently underway at the establishment. Naturally, as the Raven's most senior reporter, I was chosen for this privileged task. I carry the reputation of my publication on my shoulders, and there is no shame in recruiting an assistant or two with whom to share the weight. I need someone with keen skills of observation and a dazzling insight. Judging by our previous adventures, there is none more suited to this task than you, dear Reinetier. So how about it? Can I count on you? Also, I am really sorry for my voice. I have been having issues breathing lately, so... There's a lot of drama with the airlines yesterday. Very good. Well then, let's depart to the Gold Saucer at once. The invitation states that a member of the staff awaits our arrival at the entrance square. Cool, I'll see you there. Because I can travel there for free! And honestly, after I edit this up for posting it, I will probably stream it. Maybe. Because I'll probably stream just having some fun at the Gold Saucer. Because Make It Rain campaign is one of the best campaigns. Because everything goes on sale. You get like 50% more gold saucers. Fucking what the hell they're called. MGP. There you are, adventurer. Let's not keep our host waiting. Ah, you must be from the Raven. Allow me to welcome you personally to the Gold Saucer. That panda cub's so fucking cute. Oh, I did not expect to see you there, Mrs. Crystal. You are always welcome as our honored guest. An honored guest, is it? It seems I picked the right adventurer for the job. Mistress Crystal is helping you. Well, I must say this gives the Raven a significant advantage. With your arrival, all our guests are present. Now, if I could have but a moment of your time... Also, because there are a ton of mounts. Illustrious reporters of Eorzea, I welcome you one and all to the Gold Saucer. My name is Oliver. I have the distinct pleasure of serving as an attendant here. As you are well aware, we are currently holding our most fabulous event of the year, the Make It Rain campaign. During its duration, guests may receive up to 50% more MGP, a currency which can be exchanged within these gilded walls for a bevy of fantastic goods. People of all stripes pour into the Gold Saucer during this event, eager to take their piece of the generous bounty we offer. However, some in Eorzea have yet to grace us with their patronage, which is why we have invited the most esteemed reporters in the realm to partake in our festivities and prepared a sizable compensation for your resulting articles. Woohoo! Plus, I got some buffs. I'll have them go in. Of course, a simple tour would hardly suffice to satisfy such curious minds as yours, so we have taken the liberty of preparing a little diversion for the occasion.
It's a baby Godbert!
Behold the masterful mammoth made in the precision likeness of Godbert Manderville. We have hidden 4 throughout the Golden Saucer, 1 in each section, including Chocobo Square. Use your keen reporter senses to seek them out. And, I'm sorry, my brain was like, I'm going to track these guys down. And it happens. My brain went on autopilot. And to the one who finds the most mammoths, we shall reward an exclusive interview with the man himself, President Godbert Manderville of Manderville and Manderville, famed goldsmith and proprietor of dreams. No paper has ever succeeded in securing a personal interview with Godbert Manderville. Can you believe our luck? He's right. An interview with Godbert Manderville will draw more eyes to the Raven than news of another calamity. This isn't a competition to be taken lightly. The reward is worthwhile, so to be sure, but both Master Tharl and I have come here alone, while the Raven seems to have sent 2 reporters. I propose that the Harper on the Mithril Eye join forces that but even the odds, methinks. I've no objections to that. The winners go to Manderville's secrets, to the loser's pitiful ignorance. Let's keep our eyes well peeled, adventurer. Nothing like a good spot of competition. Then let us make addendum to the rules. In the case both teams find the same number of mammoths, the swiftest to return will be judged a victor. Now, let the mammoth hunt begin. Search every corner of our establishment and may you find the bounties you seek. If there are 4 wind-up Godberts hidden out there, we should search for 2. You take Wander Square and Round Square. I'll cover the remaining 2 sections. An equal division of labor. Yes, let's go. If anything happens, we can stay in touch via the link pearl. This link pearl. Now, let's find us mammoths and win that interview. Alright. I'm coming for you, Godbert! Up. Reaper's about. There it is. Right behind the Godbert statue. Come here, little guy. Bad news, adventurer. It seems I wasn't quick enough to find the mammoth in an entrance square. Please tell me you're feeling better than I. You found one, thank goodness. We're still in the running. I'll make haste to Advent Square. Godspeed in finding your final mammoth. What am I doing? Jump down! Hi, Axolotl. Bye, Axolotl. We're running. Okay. There it is. Standing on a light like an absolute madman. Come down here. Right now, young Godbert. Adventure, good news this time. I found a mammoth in Advent Square. Good. You found yours too? Then it's settled. That interview is mine. Oh, ours, of course. We must report our victory to all of it at once. See you at Entrance Square. Also, sorry guys, we are going to take... We are gonna break for the, any way the wind blows. Just because that is good MGP if you luck out. Where is it? It's all the way over there. Bum ba na 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 na. Y'all gotta do the Vanderbilt. Hold on. I wonder if I can manage to get in sync with them. Hold on. Pretty close. Oh shit. Well, I tried. I got bad luck. I've been having bad luck all freaking week, man. I've been having tech issues, car issues, plane issues. Good luck, guys! Have fun! Even though, like, no one can hear you. Scream all you like, no one can hear you. Welcome back, Mr. Jakaya, and has informed me that you were able to find 2 mammoths. Here you go. Indeed, exactly 2 likenesses. The final results are as follows: 3 mammoths found by the reporters of the Raven, and 1 mammoth found by the reporters of Mithril Eye and Harbor Terrell. Which means that the Raven shall be rewarded with an exclusive interview with Lord Manderville. Congratulations to you both. Once you have significantly prepared yourself, simply speak to me and I shall summon him forth. I trust you are ready for the interview. I shall call upon Lord Manderville, so please wait here until his arrival. As for the Harbor Trail and Mithril, I ask you follow me. While none are as knowledgeable as Lord Manderville, our staff do their utmost to guide you upon an educational and I dare say entertaining journey of the Gold Saucer. Bum bum ba da da dun dun da da. And since I finally got my Reaper weapon, I'll be seeing you again with the Manderville quest, sir. Ho ho ho, apologies for the wait. I take it you're the eagle-eyed reporter from the Raven. Accompanied by none other than my old friend Reinetier, I see. You haven't decided to doff the mantle of adventure in favor of a reporter's quill and ink, have you? No way! Lord Manderville, it is a pleasure to make your personal acquaintance. My name is Kippa Jakaya of the Raven, and I have the honor of hitting this exclusive interview with your esteemed personage. This adventurer was kind enough to assist me on this project, so please consider a temporary member of our staff. Sup? Very good, I'm very good. I'm overjoyed to host you both at my darling Gold Saucer. Naturally, I expect some initial awkwardness as I become accustomed to the process, but I shall do my utmost to bear both body and soul to your inquiries. Act the way. You should be used to inquiries. Your son is Manderville Man, detective extraordinaire. Your candor is much appreciated, Lord Manderville. Now then, perhaps you might share with us some exclusive details regarding the Gold Saucer's creation? Yes, please. Oh, a simple question. I thought you might ask me to divulge the secret on my family's peerless beauty, which has been carefully guarded for generations. Yes, I intend to get there in time, of course, but the objective of my article is to convey the charm of your establishment to my readers, and where better to start than with the tale of its inception? Only a reporter with most masterful looks past the beauty of the man to the beauty of what he has wrought. How delightful indeed! Come, allow me to give you the grand tour whilst answering your question with pomp and circumstance. Let us head for the Etherite Plaza, which rests in the heart of Gold Saucer. From there I shall guide and show you why House Manderville's ingenuity knows no equal. Some of the following events can't be skipped. Okay, yeah. Allow me to welcome you anew to the Gold Saucer. I, Godfrey Vanderbilt, am at your complete disposal. Simply tell me where you wish to go, and you shall have my personal escort. Let's start with the entrance. Hopefully it's not a freaking event where you can only do a few. 5 years after the seventh unrolled book calamity ravaged the orgy of the Gold Saucer rose from the sands of the Golda, serving as a beacon for all in the realm who sought leisure and diversion. For the calamity had dealt the city-states a grievous blow, and each and every citizen had worked tirelessly to see their homes healed. I built the Gold Saucer to be a place where the bewildered could forget their worries for a time and remember the feeling of smiles upon their faces. A noble purpose, to be sure, especially considering the amount of your own wealth you poured into the reconstruction efforts. To build a legendary monument of recreation during such trying times must have been a challenge, considering the resources and manpower necessary for such an undertaking. But that is exactly why it has to be done, to give work to hands robbed of purpose by disaster and thereby construct the backbone of a thriving economy. I owe a great debt to each and every person under my employ. It was only by their hard work and diligence that the Gold Saucer was able to aid Eorzea in her time of need. Manderville, man. Okay. Axe the cactus weathers hot desert climbs, so too did my workers persevere with indefinite spirit. For this reason I chose the Sabaterns as our mascot, with the insignia as a sign of respect for their contributions. I still want that mount. All of that being said, the Gold Saucer is no charity. Quite the opposite, in fact. An operation of this magnitude would soon shrivel in the sun without the steady flow of profit. There's much more I could say on the matter, but alas, we only have so much time. Let's return to the Etherite path. Perhaps consider a change of scenery. Oh, Ronsker, yes, so famous for, yes, of course, Mount Corsil soars majestic over its domain. Have you ever seen its lights before? I wager you haven't, for this peak that countless visitors climb and descend daily is a construct of my imagination. Do you know what inspired me? Inspired, this is fashion based on a model? That it was, but I'm not surprised the name wouldn't ring. Mount Coral appears in a classic tale I used to enjoy immensely as a young lad. As a mountain that fed a booming mining industry, you can see how it would inspire the liberal use of explosives for this extract. We procure our bombs from goblin artisans, thereby extending a unique commercial opportunity to merchants who might otherwise be shunned or feared by others. You go to Goobies! Did you get their cheese? Naturally, we needed to ensure the explosives would create a thrilling spectacle without which risk of injury. I myself spent many a day testing the efficiency of variety of blasting powders upon my person. Oh, to be so young again. The Vanderbilts and getting themselves blown up and shot up and whatever else. They get sent flying into the ground. Alas, though I could expound upon this topic for moons, I'm sure your readers wish for an article as varied as the saucer itself. Let's return to the Aetherite paths and continue where we might go next. Consider where we might go next. Oh ho, as the name implies, here is where we hold our grandest events. At present, Master Typhoon and Jimbo perform their regular scheduled shows to the delight of all and sundry. Ah yes, speaking of this Master Typhoon, I've heard tell that he's a terrifying monster. His sneezes are powerful enough to send someone flying off their feet. Yeah, I definitely just did that. I am so sorry, guys. Pardon my directness, but does this not pose a danger to your guest? Danger? Why no, none at all. You can rest assured behind Master Typhoon's frightening countenance lies the kind heart of a model employee who cares deeply for the safety of our guests. Ah, I remember the day we met fondly. Master Typhoon had been ushered into our realm due to an attempt by the Thermage Guilds to summon Voids, and after a journey full of twists and turns that yielded him no means to return from whence he came, he decided to seek gainful employment. Once I heard his story, I knew he'd be perfect as one of our attractions. After the good job interviews, I hired him on the spot. Don't talk about job interviews, man. Finding jobs is so fucking difficult right now. Or at least finding a good one. I bet he did get off to a sticky start and unleashing sneeze upon mighty sneeze in alarming succession. However, once I realized he only meant to offer up a reply from that day's blustering heat, I thanked him for his kindness, and he has been amenable to constructive criticism ever since. Of course, you know quite well how refreshing, yes, can be. The tales of your bout with him and Master Ultros are still told to this day. Oh, I dare to witness it myself. Now, as much as I would like to regale you further, fear I'm on the edge of rambling. Let us conclude our tour to the event square and return to Aetherite Plaza. Wonder Square was envisioned as a place where our patrons can kick up their feet and take in wondrous scenery, we've arranged for them. The second floor is equipped with the cocktail lounge, which offers the realm's finest liberations. From what I've heard, this area is among the most popular. Is it true that you even offer games hailing from the Far East? I have no idea how to play that to this day. Ho ho, just so, our domain. Mojang has received great acclaim since its introduction here. There is nothing quite like it in the realm. It was brought to my attention by an employee who spent their time in the Far East. There it is played simply as a simple recreation, as a display of hospitality, or in fierce competition among common folk and nobility alike. Truly, it brings me great joy that people can come here to enrich themselves with games from distant lands. I only hope that we can introduce even more games from places far and wide to the people of Eorzea. But there is still so much to see. Perhaps we should return to the Aetheryte Pass and consider the next part of your hard-born interview. I think we've seen plenty. Because you can't see the Chocobo Square, which is sad. Pretty good, I believe I have more than enough information to write several articles. It's been quite a while since I've spoken to my beloved gold saucer at such length. I do hope my ramblings did not bore you. Far from it, Lord Vanderbilt. I quite enjoyed your antidotes, as I am sure each and every one of the Raven... Excuse me. As I'm sure will each and every one of the Raven's readers. Ho ho, I'm delighted to hear it. We built the gold saucer to revitalize commerce and rekindle the spark of joy in people's lives. Laughter and smiles are as much a lifeblood as food and shelter. This place serves to fulfill that all too exclusive need. You know it. Literally, what's the point if you can't, like, be happy? Like, if you just constantly living in misery, you question everything. So it's really good that the gold saucer exists. Not only are our patrons, but our workers who tirelessly keep the gold saucer operating smoothly. My greatest hope is for their happiness. I see, a beacon of joy, guiding people to the smiles they've forgotten. I believe I can use that. Thank you for everything, Lord Manaville. This interview gave me all I need for a phenomenal article. Oh, it was entirely my pleasure. May your pen burst forth with inspiration, as do the clouds with rain, or as the gold saucer does with MGP. Do be sure to speak with Oliver on your way out. He has something prepared that I believe will bring a smile to your face. Like gold itself, the ideals which guide this establishment are immutable. I invite the both of you to return whenever you please. I will return all the time. I love hanging out in the gold saucer. Welcome back. Allow me to thank you once again for answering our invitation. The pleasure was all mine. It was an honor to hear such first-hand accounts from the Gold Saucer's founder. I see now that this amusement center was designed with much care for the people it serves. In fact, I'm thinking of entitling my article Gold Saucer Where Hearts of Gold Reign. I hope it will convince more people to come and visit for themselves and perhaps take with them a heart full of merit. Of course, I haven't forgotten you, adventurer. I shall make sure to credit you in my article front and center. Leap of faith! Before you depart, allow me to present you with a small token of our appreciation. Our event will be underway for some time yet, so we hope to continue to enjoy all the Gold Saucer has to offer. Alright guys, that concludes this episode. I'm gonna run and do the leap of faith now.